So in this video, I will demonstrate how to create really soft light and on a budget and show you how I lit and shot these images. So hi everyone, this is Jiggie, a portrait and wedding photographer from the Philippines, and welcome to the channel. So before anything else, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel and would want to learn more about off-camera flash photography or maybe just photography in general, then this channel is for you. So you might want to consider subscribing, and while you're at it, click that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you want to see more of my images, you could always find me on Instagram. It's at Jiggie Alejandrino. So welcome once again to my small home studio. For you guys who are not familiar with the channel, this is a relatively small shooting area. This is only 3.5 meters deep and 2 meters wide. Now today I will be showing you how to create really beautiful soft light. And as you can see, I actually have an 85 cm shoot-through umbrella here. It's on a budget because this one is very, very affordable. Dare I say, even cheap. Now, I'm using this small modifier. However, it does give beautiful soft light already, but later on, I will show you another technique to make it even softer. Now, the umbrella is mounted on this one. This is the MagMod Mag Shoe. However, you don't necessarily have to use this one, especially if, again, you are on a budget. There are a lot of umbrella holders out there at basically 10% of the price of this. However, if you can afford it, this is fantastic. Look, all you have to do is depress this one, and it's very easy for you to angle the light and give the direction that you want. Plus, it really does hold your flash into place really well. Now, the flash that I'm using is this one. This is the brand new Sony f46RM. Now, this f46RM, there's so many features with it. Now, I won't be discussing too much of the new features of this particular flash today, but if you want to know more about this, I'll put a link in the description below. Now, the most important thing is that you have this one pulled down. This is the wide diffuser. In other words, if this is pulled down, it goes to 15mm so that it covers the entire umbrella. Now, again, you don't have to use a flash unit like this. You could use any light that you have that's already at your disposal. Okay, so I'll just mount this one here. And the backdrop that we have here right now is one from Kate Backdrop. It's a hand-painted 5-foot by 7-foot backdrop. But again, you don't need this. You could just use an ordinary white wall, or you could have more interesting backdrops maybe at your disposal in your house. Sometimes you don't even need a background, especially if you're going to be bokehing stuff. A nice tree or a nice plant would make a fantastic backdrop already if you're shooting outdoor. Okay? Now, before I discuss what technique we're going to be used to make this light even softer, let's talk about the camera that I will be using today. So the camera that I'm using today is my Sony a7 Mark IV with a 50mm 1.2 GM lens. Now, the reason why I'm using a 50mm 1.2 GM lens is because of the focal length, because I want to shoot at 50mm so that I shoot a half-body portrait with no distortion. Now, this Sony f46RM is remotely controlled using this one, the WRC1M remote commander. Now, that allows me to control the power of my flash through the in-menu system of my Sony camera. Now, you guys may notice that I have a monitor here. This is my Atomos Ninja V, and the purpose of this monitor is to record a live feed that's coming from my camera so that I can show you every single image SOOC, and you will be able to see everything that my camera is seeing. So all my settings, and every time I change it, you will see it here. Now, if you want to see the processed images, I normally put them at the very end of the video. Okay, so what are my settings? Basically, my settings are 1/250 f1.2 ISO 100. This is the actual exposure that my camera is seeing. You could see I am getting a lot of ambient light, but I want to shoot at 1.2 for this particular shoot. So instead of basically putting an ND filter here or going on high-speed sync, I will just turn off all these existing video light. So with that, it's time for me to call in my wife Coco, who will be my subject today. And while you're at it, babe, when you enter, please turn off all the video lights. Hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
You look fantastic as usual. And of course, we'd like to thank our friend Mela Jimenez for virtually assisting Coco put on her makeup for today. So we turned off most of our video lights, and you can see there's a little bit of light leak coming from this one, but honestly, it's basically almost pitch black already. And look what will happen the moment I turn on my trigger. The moment I turn on my trigger, it will turn off live view. Therefore, we can see basically what we are shooting. But remember, this is actual exposure, so everything that we will be seeing from now will be coming from this flash. So I think I'll put this flash right here. Excuse me, babe. So let's test it out first. Let's start shooting with this one really soft light already. Okay? So what's the flash power? The flash power right now is 1/32. But I think that might be too strong. So we'll put it to 1/64 maybe. 1/64 and 1/3. And let's check my white balance. My white balance is set on 5600 Kelvin. So let's fix a light here, right there. Okay, babe, you can actually get into your pose already. All right. Beautiful. Right now, this shot alone is already beautiful. However, it's soft light. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soft light. However, I think we can get a little bit more from this, and this is what I am talking about. You guys might be familiar with this one. This is a 5-in-1 reflector, like this, right? But hidden inside is basically a scrim. It's another diffuser panel. So what we're gonna do is that we are gonna double diffuse this light to make it even softer. Normally, I could just hold on to it like this, basically like that. That's why it has a handle, sorry. Might have to move this slightly back. So let's take another shot with it this far, just for basis. All right, babe. There we go. Still a beautiful shot. Then we could put this one right here. Okay, you can hold on to it. That's why it has this grips here, so that it's easy for you to hold on to it. And by putting a diffuser like this, you're making the light so much softer, however, it is underexposed. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna increase the exposure to maybe another stop. And let's try to bring it as close as possible. Beautiful. Ultra soft light. Babe, do you mind facing the light?
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And without diffuser again, let's bring back the exposure to 1/64 and 1/3. Without the diffuser. It's soft light, but with this, it's ultra soft light. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's start shooting, but I will put this one on a reflector holder like this. So this one just mounts this way so that I don't have to hold it all the time. There, I can position it correctly now here, right in between Coco and the diffuser. There. Beautiful. All right. Let's shoot a few more. So I'm going to increase my power again to 132 and 1/3. Beautiful, babe. Face this light, please. All right. Good. Can you move slightly going here? There. That's perfect. I love it. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, soft light. So that's how easy it is to create really soft light on a budget. All you have to do is double diffuse the light. Now I did that using a very affordable shoots through umbrella. It's 85 cm, so not even that big. And I had a 5-in-1 reflector, and I just took out the diffusion panel in the middle, and that's what I used to diffuse the light even further, creating really, really soft light. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and while you're at it, click that notification bell. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and if you want to see more of my images, you could always find me on Instagram. It's at Jiggie Alejandrino. Okay, till the next video.